Reading from Munster by Walter D. Myers. Um, One of the best fictional works that's ever been written, very relevant for our time, unfortunately. So I enjoy reading from it, and I hope you enjoy being exposed to it and get something from it. The name of the screenplay, he said when he gets out, he will have the word monster tattooed on his forehead. I feel like I already have it tattooed on mine. A preacher came to the recreation room with a guard this afternoon. He asked if anybody wanted to talk to him, with him, or share a moment of prayer. Two guys said they did, and I was just about ready to say I would when Lynch, a guy who was going on trial for killing his wife, started cursing at the preacher and saying that everybody wanted to talk to him and act like they were good when they were just criminals. It's too late to put up your holy front now, he said. In a way, he was right, at least about me. I want to look like a good person. I want to feel like I'm good, a good person, because I believe I am. But being in here with these guys makes it hard to think about yourself as being different. We look about the same, and even though I'm younger than they are, it's hard not to notice that we are all pretty young. I see what Miss O'Brien meant when she said part of her job was to make me look human in the eyes of the jury. Whenever you see all people the same in any institution, something else is going on outside to make that happen. I've known that since I was a child. Adults tried to redirect me from thinking that, but I've always known it, and I never would deny it and put myself in a state of delusion. Adults tried to put me there, though. When Lynch started cursing at the preacher, the guards took the preacher out, and then they came back and turned the television off and made us go back to our cells. Note, I couldn't sleep most of the night after the dream. The dream took place in the courtroom. I was trying to ask questions and nobody could hear me. I was shouting and shouting, but everyone went about their business as if I wasn't there. I hope I didn't shout out in my sleep. That would look weak to everybody. It's not good to be weak in here. Every morning, we get up and we put on our court clothes. The talk is lawyer talk and all the older guys talking about appeals and mistakes that the judge made. I feel terrible. My stomach is gassy and bloated. I still can't go to the bathroom in front of everyone. When we get into court, there was a delay because the stenographer had brought the wrong power cord. The court officer was talking about termites. Fade in courtroom. Steve and King are cuffed to a bench. Court officers Petrocelli, stenographer, Judge, Briggs, and O'Brien are present. Officer 1. So this guy comes to the house and tells Vivian, we got termites. I get home and she's all upset. I said, no way we got termites. No way. Judge, you ever see any termites? Officer 1. What the heck's a termite look like? O'Brien, like an ant with wings. Officer 1. Then I've never seen one. Officer 2. I heard they hide in the wood. Judge, what I don't understand is why they have wings if they stay in the wood. Petrocelli, are you going to let us do the affidavit on the crime scene? Judge, any objections? Briggs, who's going to read it in court? Judge, the clerk. Briggs, no objections. O'Brien, what's with the detective? Petrocelli, he's having problems with a hemorrhoid operation. Briggs, wait, I didn't know that. Maybe we can keep him on the stand for an hour or two. Cut to CU of Petrocelli. Petrocelli, Detective Carroll, can you describe the scene when you entered the drugstore? CU, Carroll. Carroll, it was pretty gruesome. Cut to, I should say CU is close up. Cut to interior. Camera pans down aisles of neighborhood drugstore. Cut to mid shot of Jose Delgado. He moves in slow motion. He is pale, glancing nervously at a point out of sight of camera. He is explaining something to Detective Call, who stands leaning against the counter. The detective is heavy, stooped. Cut to a shot of open cash register. Cut to courtroom. Petrocelli, are these the pictures you took at the time? Carol, a crime scene photographer took them. O'Brien, may I see them? Midshot, Petrocelli hands pictures to O'Brien, who places them before her desk. Cut to close up of photos. We see legs and of the slain drugstore owner Nesbitt. Cut to black and white shots from various angles of body and grotesque positions. Pictures flash in an increasingly contrasty and grainy format until they are hardly recognizable. Petrocelli, Detective Call, when you discovered the body, were there any signs of life in the victim? And that's um, what it's like in the courtroom, what it's like um, with everybody in the court, judges, clerks, officers, DAs, public defenders, they all work for the same system. And that's why black men know we really don't have a chance because all these people are friends. They could go at it in front of a jury and yell at each other and put each other down, but they're all friends. And they all understand what they're there for. And in the United States, that's basically to put us away. So anybody that keeps wanting to tell us black men are in the same situation as black women or black somebody else, I'm sorry. It just ain't true. Now, I will admit this. If we don't become a more open society, then black women will be 3 to 4 years from now in prisons like black men. This will be a story that will be prevalent for all blacks. But for now, it's black men. And um, it's a shame because I don't want it for black men, black women, white women. Well, I don't want it for anyone, immigrants, anyone. It's a horrible life. So we'll keep working to try to make sure that it doesn't become or doesn't remain um, the way things are. Until next time, I thank you for your support. Take care of your mind, take care of your body, and be safe.